Girl sat in the middle of the room, legs crossed on the floorboards. Her white dress soaked through with something that wasn't water. It was thick and dank. It dripped from her fingertips in slow, syrupy strands. All around her, the walls, once white, were now yellowed and pocked with something that looked like rot, but moved almost imperceptibly, like it was breathing. She tilted her head and listened. There were sounds from inside the walls, wet, scratching, and gurgling. The occasional clink of bone against plaster. But she didn't flinch. She didn't even blink. It had all happened so fast. She received a dinner invitation from a family she never knew. A long, winding drive to a house that didn't exist on any map. The people inside were kind, though their eyes were always just a little too wide, and their smiles didn't end where mouths should. She remembered the table, the silverware that bent when touched, the food that steamed but was cold, the faces that leaned too close when they asked about her blood type. Then something was whispered in her ear. She didn't remember what, only the way her skin crawled afterward, the way the light flickered out and didn't come back. Now, she sat alone, in a house that had eaten all the other guests. There was a shape beside her, slumped forward. It had once been a person, she thought, but it had too many limbs, all tangled like vines, and its head lolled at an angle that suggested it wasn't alive. She didn't ask questions. Questions led to answers, and answers, well, there was a reason she had survived. Not because she was strong, or clever, or brave. It was because she didn't understand any of it. She didn't understand the runes etched into the floor beneath her feet, or the way the house was constantly rearranging itself. She didn't understand why some of the family had wings now, or why one of them had peeled their face off and folded it neatly like a napkin. She didn't understand the rules, and so she didn't break them. She simply waited. And because she didn't scream, they let her stay. She was, in her own way, a perfect guest. The air in the room grew warmer. The walls exhaled. Behind her, something stirred. A voice, thin and papery, whispered, "It's time." She nodded. She didn't ask what for. She just stood, walked toward the door that hadn't been there before, and stepped through. The door closed behind her, quiet and content. The next guest wouldn't be so lucky.